Today we're doing ACT Prep from 2015. This is practice problem number 15. If 3 to the x power is 54, then which of the following must be true? So this is one of those problems where having the best strategy is key for solving the problem. You might be tempted to copy down that equation and try to solve for x, but you can't take the x to the root of 54, so you get stuck. So we're gonna look at the answers and do a guess and check method instead. So we have x is between 1 and 2, because x is more than 1, x is less than 2, or x is between 2 and 3, or between 3 and 4, or 4 and 5, or it's greater than 5 itself. So what we're gonna do first is check E. So if it's greater than 5, then 5 should work. So let's check for 5. 3 to the 5th power is going to equal 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. So that, remember we have that 5 times 3 to the 5th power, is going to equal 9, 3 times 3, times 3 is 27, times 3 is 81, and we're already at a huge number, which is greater than 54. It's greater, this number will be greater than 81 because it's also multiplied by 3 again, which is 243. But you don't even have to know that. You know 81 is greater than 54, so there's no possible way when it's multiplied by a positive number, 81 is greater than 54, so when it's multiplied by another positive number, there's no way that that number could be less than 54 or equal 54. So since it's always going to be greater than 54, you can just completely eliminate E. So then, let's try D. 4 should work then. So if 3 to the 4th power works, 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, 4 times, should get us close to 54. We know this is going to be 81, because last time we multiplied it 4 times, we got 81. But 81 is way too much. So in order to find our range here, what we're going to do is do that for each of them and see what those values are. So 3 times 3 times 3 is going to equal 27. 9 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9. And 3 to the 1 power is just 3. So we have our answers. We want to find which of these gives a range that includes 54. So we know that 27 is less than 54, and 81 is greater than 54, so 54 must be in that range. So then this will contain our answer, which means that x must be between 3 and 4, because this is a lowest possible value and this is a highest possible value between those values. So x must be between 3 and 4. Once again, it's because if x is between 3 and 4, at some number between 3 to the x, between 3 and 4, we will get 54, because 27 is less than 54 and 81 is greater than 54. So our answer is C.